I feel like I've been playing way too much, and I can feel it. Like my muscles are starting to feel real weird, you know, like they're contracting. You gotta stretch it out. Want to see the build in action in a T1 map? You know what? Let's do it. Let me take a look. I have to progress my Atlas later on, but let's give it a try. I like it too, but not for a long time. Yeah, you know what? It's like yesterday we decided to go out to get some groceries, and we were just like kitted out, you know, like we geared up. You know, we got the masks, we got the. All right, I want to see this build. I'm excited to see this. I thought my build would be like awesome for clear speed and everything, but it's not fully there yet. All right, let's see. Kinetic Blast VD. Oh my god, you just kind of. Oh my god. That's pretty sick. Oh, I'm activating this Delirium. Alright, let's see how it does. Okay, okay. Here, I'll add some deeps for you. It's... Okay, it's very fast. And slightly laggy. I'm opening the breach! Okay, okay, you're pretty tanky too. You know, I like to give you a bit of a challenge just to see. And you know, you're passing with flying colors. This is pretty sick. I mean, it's a T1 map, but still, it's pretty sick. I'm not picking it. Pick up any items. I don't want it. Very nice. The nice thing about the breach is it actually it pauses the Delirium timer, right? For the mist, so you can actually kill stuff in the breach, and you won't get fucked by the mist, which is nice. I like the changes, some of it at least. I mean, in one way, it's like a little too easy to get stuff off of Delirium now, but I don't know. I think most builds get to like 4 and 2, like right here. And then the really fast ones can get to 5. The truly fast ones can get to 6. I rarely see it go up to 5 though. So clearly my build is not good enough for that. But right here we got to 5, which is insane. At least it's insane to me. Look at that, it's like all cleared. Very cool. You got a cool build, Lestat. And like, what's nice is you just run through everything, and the VD just homes in on everything, right? So you just gotta make sure you one-shot everything with the VD. I got 4 unique, 4 currency, 3 ring, 2 box, and 1 gold. That's insane, dude. Very cool. Approved. Approved. I approve of this build. This is sick. I'll take I don't know what I want. I don't want anything. You can have it all. What's this? Oh, I want this. These gloves are cool. Southbound? Herald of Ice. I feel like that could be useful somewhere. I'm using a Thunder Fist right now, actually. And I literally just picked it up sometime this morning. And alright, that's that. That was cool. I'm impressed. I am going back to my own hideout to do a little bit of crafting. But thank you for showing me your build. I like it. I like it and I want to play it. That's the biggest problem. I see other people's builds. And I'm like, man, I want to play that now. So I try to not, you know, I get swayed very easily. So I try to avoid all outside influence. Okay, yeah, so earlier I had crafted this thing, and or not crafted. I found a Thunder Fist, and I'm like, whoa, Thunder Fist has a lot of damage. And actually, what's nice about it is I can sort of make a 5-link with it, right? Because it has level 18 added lightning. So let's see, green, green, blue, blue. As Vol, Power Siphon, Kinetic Blast 2, the VD is still only a 4-link. That's insane, and you probably have so much damage. It looks like you have so much damage with it, which is super cool. It looks really fun. Okay, so here's a Power Siphon. And then I want 2 red on here. And 2 green. 2 red, 2 green? Yeah. 2 red, 2 blue. No? It might be better for me to use the... Well, actually... Blue, I could put like Assassin's Mark, Herald of Purity, Precision, Dread Banner. This is fine. And I'll turn this into a red, blue, green. Okay, it went double red. That's fine too. Herald of Ash. Herald of Purity. This is getting better. Now I just need green, green, blue, red. That's easier to roll. God fucking damn it. Green, green, blue, red is 1 off color. Are you kidding me? Wow, that was painful. Obliteration for the extra clear speed. That makes sense. I really did like, or I enjoyed Obliteration, but since I'm using an attack build, the Obliteration wasn't giving me enough damage. So I guess Obliteration makes a lot of sense when you use spells. I had to go and pick like the most expensive build I could think of, is what I did. Which is a mistake, but like I said, I'm not backing up. Does Spectral Shield Throw scale with armor? The armor of the shield, but not your own armor. If you're saying armor percentage, I think it's base armor, not like armor percentage nodes.
How are your maps?
All right, so I had unlocked Baron,
Learn anything new?
and I've been holding out on doing them for so long, just because, you know, I kind of wanted to just stream it first. Basically, I've been playing a little bit offline, but
Learn anything new?
you know, for these bigger kinds of content, I wanted to stream it. So did you fuck up your build, Game Top Gem? What happened? Okay.
Everyone you trust has been replaced by illusions. They are trying to catch you.
Oh.
My monitors are
So my damage is looking a lot better. I picked up like a random 6-link for like 50, 60 chaos. It's like pretty cheap this league. So now my clear looks slightly better too. I haven't been dying as much, which is, you know, obviously really good. And well, I just got a Thunder Fist, so hopefully single target is going to be good as well. But obviously we're going to have to see. Oh, I just randomly went into the boss room. Okay. So fuck this Delirium, I guess. Hey, what's this egg thingy? Okay, so that takes me to Baran, but I want to clear out this Delirium first. Except I don't know where the mist went, so I guess that's it. Oh, the egg is incubators. That makes sense. How rare is it to get Exalts in level 30? I would say about as rare as getting it in maps. Well, you get more quantity in maps. So, but in general, obviously, you know, the chance of getting an Exalt doesn't really change. Still though, like, that's very good. I don't think I've ever gotten an Exalt that early. I like to buy your Dire Fingers. Okay. A lot of people buying from my dump tab. It's good. There's 7 chaos. What is this? Just a bunch of damage? Okay. What are these? Veruso's battering rams. Melee damage per endurance charge. Interesting.
Glad you made it back.
Got some incubators, so let's just slap it on. And thumb tap. Okay, I leveled up. So let's just use it as like a... Let's just put it here. Okay, time to go fight the boss. That's what I've been looking forward to. All of like the past 2 days. So, or I guess all of yesterday. I think I unlocked him yesterday. Oh my god, my single target is so much better. And my Vol Power Siphon is pretty strong too. Thunder Fist makes a big difference. Even though I'm going like physical wand, just added lightning is huge. Okay. There we go. Here's the boss. I'm assuming it's gonna be a pretty easy challenge, right? Or an easy fight. I don't remember. I fought him maybe once, maybe twice. He's pretty tanky actually. I'm assuming I don't step on those. That's a new skill, right? Well, he had it since last league, but now it's a skill that we can. Oh, that hurts.
My money is gone.
Ooh. Well, he fell pretty easily, right? He fell pretty easily. That was not bad. Let's see, we got a Crusader belt. Nice job. Thanks. That went... I expected it to be a lot worse, but that went very well. Okay, now I can actually move on to like higher tiered maps. I've just been playing around like tier 4 and 5 the last few days, trying to get this thing done. Got a Watchstone. I'll socket it somewhere in the center. Which corner do I want to work towards? I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just put it here. There we go. You can store watchstones you currently don't want to use. I didn't know you could do that. Is that a new thing or from last league? Okay, single target, looking a lot better. In fact, I could consider putting Kinetic Bolt on Thunder Fist and then putting Power Siphon or even something else. I think Power Siphon's still the best single target though. Although I don't have it on Barrage right now, which is... But yeah, I could consider putting Power Siphon as the 6th link. But those are typically for bossing setups, right? Because right now I have my Kinetic Bolt on a 6th link, and it's wrecking. It's doing pretty well, but obviously this is a very low tiered map. Like, we're not even on yellow maps yet, still on the white stuff. But it's starting to look like a build. It's starting to look like we have some semblance of clear speed. We're not at Spellslinger VD levels or Essence Drain or, you know, a lot of different builds. Spark cast on crit, I don't know.
My mana is gone.
But it looks pretty good. Like, this is very different from what we had, you know, even 3 days ago, where I'm like, oh, no damage, no clear speed, no survivability. Now it's like, I got some damage. Survivability still about the same. Maybe even worse, actually. And clear speed is better. One thing that is still very annoying about Delirium is that I have to backtrack, because I don't remember if I picked everything up. Now, if I develop a habit of picking everything up when I do my Delirium, I probably wouldn't be able to clear fast enough, which is, I guess, the downside of my build right now. Okay, so that is all done. So now, what, like, making bosses is deterministic or something? I'll be right back. The wife is looking for cinnamon. She's making cookies. Alright. Okay, so what is this? Slot 1 locked. Favorite map, none. Select the slot. Then select the map on your atlas to set it as a favorite map. Hold on. Atlas inventory. The Atlas inventory stores watchstones from each Atlas region. Watchstones can be obtained by defeating conquerors. So, this is just to store it? Okay, and then I can slot it anywhere. Okay. Let's slot it, slot it here. I've done a lot of the maps on this side. Okay, now I can actually do higher tier maps. Or maps that I just, you know, haven't done at all. I've done all the tier 2s that I have. I've done... There are some tier 3s that I still haven't done yet. I want to move on to higher tiers though, if I could. I have like a random tier 8 layer. Let's try tier 8, see how it goes. Now it's unidentified, which is very dangerous for me. Because if it rolls Fizz Reflect, I just have to say goodbye to this map, right? Like there have been days where I would accidentally roll Fizz Reflect, go into it, and I basically have to throw mines in order to get any damage done. I've done it 2-3 times. I don't ever want to do that again. Alright. Fizz Reflect. I'm not going to start Delirium until I find out whether this is Fizz Reflect or not. It's some kind of reflect. It's Fizz Reflect. Ah! You fucked me. Okay. Okay. You know what? Sometimes these things just happen. Here's what we'll do. I'm going to get out the hideout. Good luck. Okay. So we're going to switch over to Fizz to Lightning on... Oh my god. We're going to roll Power Siphon 6 Link. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. So Kinetic Bolt. Fizz to Lightning. Not Vicious Projectiles. I had Elemental Reflect yesterday, it didn't go well. Yeah, like this is the problem. Okay, get rid of Maim. Vicious Projectiles is just awful here. What do I switch it to? Like added Cold or Ice Bite or something. I mean, the biggest problem is that my damage is gonna just go to shit. Okay, so Maim is not there anymore. Pale. Where's Barrage? Herald of Ash? Do I even run Herald of Purity? It's too scary. Fuck it. Fuck it, let's do it. And then I switch my Ascendancy to take less reflect damage. I guess that's it. Let's try that. Yeah, okay. And just make sure I pop my flask when I fight. Here we go.
Will be turned to ash.
Oh my god, it's terrible. Okay, I gotta get rid of Barrage at least. It hurts so much. It hurts so much. Okay, definitely cannot do the Delirium here. It's too hard. And it's a tier 8 map, so like it was already supposed to be a challenge, and now I'm just making it so much worse. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. All right, I'll let the Delirium wear off because I don't think I like it very much here. Got a Stygian Vice, sure. And I guess I have to maintain my endurance charges here. Alright, we can do this. We just have to go real slow. I basically swapped everything out for elemental damage, so my damage is kind of shit. I should have like a backup pair of gloves with like that I can use to just convert all my damage. Oh my god. This actually sucks, the big one. Somehow I have not killed myself to reflect. I've done it many times already. Especially when I use Kinetic Bolt, where it just pierces everything. I have to use Power Siphon. I actually like Power Siphon. Oh. For clearing like this, I actually like Power Siphon better with without the barrage. This is what it has come down to. This is my character. This is my life now. I have to find like all kinds of weird ways to do maps because for the longest time, you know, we were just in Struggleville, right? Everything was a struggle, and now at least it's better. Okay, I have to make sure to pop the granite and the basalt every time. If there's a big pack, I will die. Oh my god. This is actually super stressful. Just seeing my life pop to like 20% every time. Oh my god, please stop. Oh my god, please stop. I don't want to fire into this pack. Fucking Abyss probably closed on me already. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do here. I'll check the jewel in a second, PubJam. Just give me a sec. I'm probably okay. Right now, I'm not really focusing on the cluster jewels. I don't have enough nodes for it anyways. And I'm actually not that concerned about the large jewel. I want the Warcry one for medium. And the large one, I've been just playing around with either the physical damage cluster or the spell damage. I think I'm rolling a spell damage one right now just to give more damage to Kinetic Bolt. Lightning damage. Lightning damage is no good for me, I think. Even though I'm using a Thunder Fist, it's just a little bit of extra deeps. Okay, okay, still alive. And when I'm dying, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Oh my god, can you... Oh, can you fuck off? Every time I fire into the pack. Oh! I knew that would happen. That's okay. I got pretty far considering. Let's just take greater volley, reduce my damage a little bit so that I don't get reflected on as hard. I guess that's the plan. 20k DPS. Oh, greater volley. Sure. Just add a couple projectiles, reduce the damage, and hopefully it gives me enough time to either leech or Warcry. I'm purposely reducing my damage. Oh my god. Thank god this is not hardcore, right?
My money is gone.
You know, if it wasn't for the reflect, my damage is not bad. Like, I can do this content. Note to self, unID'd maps are... it doesn't work. It's just that there's a challenge to do unID'd maps, so... it's a challenge, alright. Still more than 50 monsters remaining? Are you sure? Oh, why did I do that? This is my life. And I already convert half my damage, you know? Do I have the gloves that let me convert a little bit more? These boots. I have these boots. I'll take them. I don't care. Oh, but if I take these boots, I don't have enough dexterity. Fuck.
I'm not swift enough to use this yet.
Bit of a conundrum we got here. Okay, whatever.
Glad you made it back.
I have 2 portals left because I keep dying to reflect. I deserve it though. I don't want to lose this map. So I guess I don't really care how many times I die. I don't have any EXP to lose anyways. Still, how many deaths am I at? I've died 68 times, which is less than what I actually thought. I was expecting like 200, you know? I mean, all in all, this is standard for an Emnix character. No damage, no clear speed, no survivability, you know, lots of deaths, but not as much as you would think. Alright, there was a big pack there. I should not have hit it while I was low on HP. Okay, pop the granite. When you pop the granite, you can actually fight them. This is fine. When it's just one of them, it's fine. It's when there's a lot that I run into trouble. Alright, let's switch to barrage here. Okay. Will this kill me? This won't kill me. Okay, that's good. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Let's get rid of Herald of Purity. Oh, I still have 2 portals, okay. Alright, let's drop a TP here, because I'm probably gonna die again, right? How do we do this? Let's take out some of these gems. So, Power Siphon, Physical Lightning is correct. Barrage is fine. Added Cold. Let's see. See, there's not much physical damage there anymore. That's what I want. Okay. In fact, there's not much damage at all. And I'm still dying to Physical Reflect. God damn it. Oh, the damage over time got me. How do I stop the Physical Reflect? Can't really. Let's at least pull out the Herald of Ice, get a little bit more damage. This is an awful map. I regret everything.
What a delicacy!
Basically, if I cast Barrage, I will die. If I bleed too much, I will die. Okay, so get rid of the Barrage. You don't need it. Okay. Okay. Slowly getting killed. That's alright. Just gotta go real slow. Real slow, like. Try to hit him from off screen, maybe. I'll know when it hits, because I'll take damage. If I go slow, I can Warcry. If I can Warcry, I can, you know, recover a bit of HP at a time. Never again. No Physical Reflect. Like, if I get another Physical Reflect, this is the exception, because I just didn't have many maps. Like, I only have 1 tier 8, right? I don't want to waste it, but... if this ever happens again, I'm quitting the map. No friggin' way. This is taking way too long. Like, I have the damage to fight these bosses. Ow. Fuck. Did I just lose the map? I lost the map. Oh my god! So it goes. So it goes. I deserve that, but I don't feel very good about it. You know? Fuck. Fuck. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep a Herald of Ice there because clearly I'm gonna need it for when this happens. No, when this happens again, I am not gonna be... When this happens again, I'm leaving the map. There's no way I want to do this again. That was awful. Just awful. I don't want to do that again. Never again. I lost my high tier map though. I have a tier 9 factory. Okay, let's do that. Let's chisel it too. Why not? Because we need some maps. 81%. They crit a lot.
Hello.
Whatever, man. It's fine. Are you still using a spell? Otherwise, recraft the wand. I'm not using a spell anymore. I'm going pure fizz. I'm just attacking. Oh, someone wants gloves. I got rid of Spell Slinger. I committed to just throwing kinetic bolts. Thank you. I am past spell slinging. I'm done with it. Graduated.
All suffering in this world stems from your
Oh, why am I dying? Fuck, I had the wrong skill here. Fuck, I'm making all kinds of newbie mistakes. I think I got frozen earlier too, because they crit a lot here, right? They didn't realize it panicked. Well, there goes the Delirium in this map, I guess. That's okay. That's okay. So we struggle a little bit in Deliriums and, you know, yellow tier maps. That's okay. Technically, it jumped a lot of tiers because I don't even have any tier 9s. I just started doing tier 9s all of a sudden. So I didn't expect that to happen, you know? Well, I kind of expected it, but I didn't think it would be that bad. Turns out it was kind of bad. I don't have enough damage, you know? And sometimes they get hit kind of hard, and because I don't have enough damage, they surround me. Okay, I get it. So I need a little bit more damage. I need a little bit more. And well, in turn, that'll become my survivability. So. It's okay. It's okay. It's looking fine. You know, sometimes when they hit, they kind of hurt. But It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'm lost. What in the world? I actually hate this map. This is really confusing. So yeah, this is what I've been working on. Here's how the character looks, you know? Kinetic Bolt looks great. Power Siphon, damage is pretty decent. Survivability, not so good. When I get surrounded, I'm pretty much dead. Flash management, I got boomer fingers, man. Oh, fuck. See, I think that was a case of me getting frozen and not managing my flash properly. Okay. Okay. So these maps still kind of tough. I need a little bit more life, which I don't know exactly how I'm gonna get, but I need a little bit more. I need it on my gear really, because a lot of my gear I decide to sacrifice life and pick up a little bit more damage, which I kind of do have, right? Like the damage is there. I'm pretty sure I got frozen there. He crit me and I got frozen. So I'm pretty bad with flash management, I think. Like I don't keep my flash on all the time. And as a result, when I get frozen, I panic and I die. Increased fire damage creates a smoke cloud on kill. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Especially the smoke cloud, extra blind chance. That's pretty sick. Very good survivability too, and you probably get smoke clouds everywhere. That's really cool. I mean, right now I only have one spare passive point, so I can't really spare any points to Cluster Jewel anyways. I am level 86, so I'm gonna get a few skill points. Right, because typically it's pretty easy to get to level 90. 91, like as long as you don't die too much. 92, same. 93, like you gotta... Like typically you die a lot at around that time. Like you're bound to die at around level 93. So it takes a while to level up unless you play really safe. So I'm expecting to be able to get 5 more skill points, and then I'll refund some of the damage notes that I've taken in the, you know, before, and I can go from there. But I haven't really found a cluster jewel that would make a big difference. Right now I'm trying to save money just for better gear, really, not for the jewels. Although I do find jewels tend to sell for a lot. Or not a lot, but like it's very desirable, you know? What? Okay, I didn't realize that was his animation. I was just sitting there tanking him without a thought in the world. Okay, when he winds up, he's about to slam. Don't get slammed. Do I have barrage? I do. 5 seconds later trying to tank. Yeah, see, like, clearly I'm the type of person who doesn't learn his lesson until he gets punished over and over. You know? I have the memory of a goldfish, really. So I might say one thing and then I'll forget it. And then I get punished for it, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is why. This is why I said that. Okay, so when he winds up, he's gonna do big slam. Is that a big slam? No. What's this big slam look like? That looked pretty big. Maybe I got crit last time, actually. Oh no, that might have been it. Okay, okay. When I actually kite him, it's okay. What's back here? What in the world? It's just a bunch of chests? I don't ever remember this. Well, you actually get a lot of stuff from it. Cool. You're not the only one? Yeah. Memory of a goldfish, man. Can't remember. Either that or I just get too lazy. I'm like, I know that I probably would die. Or I know that wanders in general would die. But not my wander. Okay. Okay. Well, so that was a little rough, to say the least. Now I know, you know? Tier 9 maps? Not a walk in the park.
Need a map?
I need some yellow maps. Do you have any, Zana? Not really, but un-ID'd maps. I really don't want to do un-ID'd maps. I'm not going to do it. Well, I guess we'll just run a couple tier 5s until we get some tier 6s, and we'll just move up from there, right? Move up the map pool. Slowly get more bonuses and go from there.
Cool winds.
I mean, I feel like my wand is already pretty good. It has pretty decent damage. It's like 260, 270 physical DPS. I looked on the market, and right now the highest is like 350. It's pretty high. Well, no, it's pretty high. It's selling for like, you know, tens of exalts. Oh, you're saying recraft the spell damage. I don't have a good note for it. I found the spell damage gave me the most DPS just because spell damage counts as 1.5 times damage for kinetic bolt. I mean, attack speed and quality would be pretty good, but that's a divine. It's expensive. Yeah, I'll keep the spell damage just for kinetic bolt. I think it does make a difference. Unless I could get flat damage, but I don't think it can.
I will bring you all into Hinakora's domain.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Get out of here. Why did it hurt so much?
Pretty good for a talker.
Ancestors, I will see you. I just. That one did not deserve an honorable death. I must confess. Consider us even.
Blessings.
Wait. I thought that was a breach. It's my own portal, but I legitimately thought there was a random breach sitting there. I'm like, how come I didn't see it?
I will never stop searching for that which sends you spiraling into the abyss.
Where the fuck is all the fog? Nowhere to be seen. Okay. I still need my Uber Lab, so that's gonna be a big source of damage as well. I'm still sitting on 3 ascendancies. I haven't found all the trials just yet, so. And part of the reason is just I haven't been doing that many maps, right? Like I can't clear them fast enough. So compared to, you know, some other players, most other players, I don't have that many trials done, or don't have that many maps under my belt. I did what I should not do and go to reflect elemental damage map, dude. See? Memory of a goldfish. It's like a common PoE problem. You just kind of forget. You know, you wreck. The game lulls you into like a false sense of security, right? Like you get a little sleepy. You start going on autopilot. You roll a couple maps. Boom, elemental reflect, and somewhere out there Ziz dies. He didn't even run the map. He just died. That's just how bad it gets. PoE players start sharing the same timeline. Ancestral Protector is actually good enough. Okay, well, at least you got a backup plan, you know? My backup plan was using high impact mines, and it was not good enough.
Do not seek the source. Would you like to know?
Somehow, trusting this Riker Maloney feels like a mistake. I see no better.
Okay. Wait. Oh. Ow. Wow, Kinetic Bolt definitely does more than my Power Siphon.
I cannot carry this.
Nice. I mean, I already knew these maps are fine. I can do them. Chains of Command. Is Chains of Command anime weapon still a good build this league? At least I'm a duelist. I have a lot of leech. Yeah, the overleech is crazy, eh?
Ah, what bloody ruckus have you got us into?
Right, how hard are you guys hitting?
You win. Let's parlay.
Not too bad.
It's
Leo.
over, Leo.
Haven't seen this guy in
Where's
a
the
while.
life-giver?
I get why you want to kill me.
Remove Yanis. No, I don't want to remove Yanis.
Leo's the kind of scrappy fighter who just won't give up.
I cannot carry this. You hear a lot of things. You're a smart one, Exile.
Ooh.
Cool winds. Cool winds.
It takes so goddamn long to do any unveiling. Ooh, physical damage, chance to impale. I'll take it.
In a distant dream.
19 monsters remain. Basically, map's done. I'm not gonna run backwards and look for them. Okay. Did I get any high tier maps? I got another tier 5. I mean, better than nothing. Where does the name Emnix come from? Well, I have I'm Chinese, and my real name starts with X. So M-N-I-X. My name is X. Emnix.
Need a map?
That's basically it. That's where the name came from. And I added at E at the front because, like, what the fuck is Minix? Okay, I need higher tier maps. cool. Yeah, there's no real, you know, big story behind. I think a lot of people though, like they don't have like a crazy story about where they get, you know, their names. Are just like, this one sounded cool when I was 14, or
Salah.
you do not have any Atlas missions for this map tier. Oh. Okay, let's do a Nico.
Welcome.
Do you still have family in China? I have grandparents in China. My parents are currently working there, and they are heavily quarantined, I believe. But they're all okay, which is good. My parents are actually, or my mom's basically she's basically retired. She's not semi-retired, she's retired, period. And my dad is working in China. Originally he was working in the States, but they got bought out by some Chinese firm, so they were like, well, you know Chinese, so why don't you come on over here and manage our teams, because even though we bought your company, we don't actually have any managers here, we just have workers. So my dad went over there, and yeah. But I hear he's gonna come back, or that's what he told me. He said he's gonna come back this year. Not with all this coronavirus stuff going on, though. He ain't going anywhere. I believe he's currently in Canada, actually. I think he told me. He was supposed to go to a conference in Boston. And then he comes back from China. He goes back to our place. Our house is still in Canada, right? He goes back to the house, and he has to self-quarantine for 14 days. So he's self-quarantining. And then by the time he reaches like the 13th day, US closed off borders between Canada and the United States. So now he's like, well, I came back, but I can't even attend this conference. So I guess he's just chilling. He's probably going to go back and... Actually, maybe he's not going back. He's probably going to chill in Canada until everything blows over. You have to be worried sick. You know what? For the longest time, I was like, yo, this coronavirus thing just sounds like a bad flu. And then after a while, I'm like, oh, this is kind of serious, right? Like, we were going to go to Europe. It wasn't until last Wednesday that I canceled my trip. I was still ready to go. And then the United States closed off their borders, right? And we had flights. On the way back, we had flights that went through the United States. So we would have to reschedule those. And I'm like, dude, if they're closing borders, other countries are going to start doing it too. That means by the time I actually need to get back from Portugal, I might just be stuck in Spain or Portugal or somewhere. Like in Europe, unable to come back home, which is exactly what happened, right? So I'm like, you know what, I'm canceling my flight. But prior to that, I'm like it sounds bad, but everyone's okay. It's probably going to be fine. There was a little bit of ignorance there, you know? And then it started happening at home, and I'm like, okay. And now it's starting to sound a little serious. To be honest, even though I was... I got killed by a bunch of white mobs. It seems China's getting a lot better now. That's what I hear too. Man, I would love to get that Warcry jewel just so that I can maintain power charges even when I'm running around and not fighting people. Or not power charges, endurance charges. Because sometimes it feels like that's what's killing me. You know, not having the endurance charges, that's my defense. Whoa, it hurts. I'm gonna be in trouble when I get to higher tier maps at this rate. Everything hurts. So Interior. Oh, am I about to spawn like another warlord or something? Or a conquer? The big skellies crit very hard. Is that what I died to? These days I don't even know anymore. Oh, it's freaking Argus. I bet he hits hard. Get out of here. I don't want to touch you. Two were in the pack. If they both hit you and crit, it is bad. Okay, good to know. I'll keep that in mind. Basically, it means I thought it was chaos damage that just destroyed me, but maybe it was the skellies. I don't know. Well, I cleared the map. Oh, I got a yellow map. Nice. Ooh, it's turned all yellow. Area contains, okay, region occupied by Hesmin the Hunter. Completing 2 more maps in this region will allow you to open portal to fight the Hunter. Oh, this is what they mean by it's deterministic. That is so cool. Okay. Okay, I like that. So what region is this? Haywark Hamlet. Okay. So, you know what? I'm gonna chase this dude down.
Learn anything new?
And let's try doing a few maps in Haywark Hamlet. But I need to raise my map tiers. Maybe as I just do higher maps, I'll naturally get to that point. Okay, so these two have them. This doesn't. Underground Sea, where is that? It's all the way over here. You know what? Let's do another tier 5 map. Chateau? Is that fun? Let's do Castle Ruins, that might be fun. And let's do it with Einhar.
Hello.
Yo, didn't GGG say they're gonna have a patch where you can do master missions like on your map device? What happened to that? Is that coming? I remember reading it and going, cool. Actually, give me a sec. I want to drink some coffee. While I'm doing that, maybe I'll just run a 10-second ad. Alright. Sip on that coffee. That is good. That is good. You know, I hear that in Toronto a lot of people have been breaking quarantine. It's not like they forced you, right? It's not like the government goes, we'll fine you if you leave your house. You have to stay at home. They did not say that. They said please stay at home. You know, we can't enforce it because it's difficult. There's so many of you. There's no way we can possibly enforce it, but please just stay at home. A lot of people have been breaking quarantine and lining up to go buy Animal Crossing. So they've been lining up outside EB Games, which is our, you know, board game store. Or not board game store, what am I talking about? Our EB Games, you know, like video game store. And they lined up for Animal Crossing. And I was watching some of the shit they were saying. They're like, yeah, I know coronavirus is really bad. And like, I really don't want to get it, but something about Animal Crossing is just calling out to me. I'm like, what the fuck, guys? Right? And like, So people have been lining up for 2 games, right? Animal Crossing and Doom. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, man, can't you buy that shit online? Why are people lining up for it? But like, Toronto has this weird mentality where it's like, if you line up for it, other people will join. People in Toronto just love lining up for whatever reason. And when I saw them lining up, at first I'm like, so stupid. And I'm like, I want to line up too. What's going on? I was like, I want to go line up just for the sake of lining up. Is Animal Crossing a good game? I kind of want to try Animal Crossing. It's this weird mentality that we have here, where it's like, if other people like it, maybe I'll like it too. If so many people, like, you know, like 200 people can't be wrong. It was the weirdest thing. I could, like, at one point I heard myself going, maybe I should try out Animal Crossing too. I don't even like the game, man. To be fair, I never tried it. I really like Stardew Valley. Is that same? Sort of, right? Except a little bit more casual.
We will be best friends, Beast, until we slaughter you.
But yeah, so there was yesterday the province, or our province, made like an announcement with regards to COVID. And then one of the questions they asked afterwards in the Q&A session is like, how do you feel about these people lining up, you know, to buy video games and breaking curfew? And I remember our premier was just like, no, please don't do that. Like, I already told you, like, stay home. I thought it was hilarious. It makes me a little upset. I'm like, what are these guys doing? Like, this is how you spread. This is how it spreads, right? A bunch of people who break curfew, like, they don't care. They just want to get their video games. Like, I get it. Like, say, do I get it? Like, say PoE releases a new league, and the only way for you to get it is or only way for you to get the limited edition pack of whatever is through physical stores. Maybe I get it. Maybe. I'm like at least I'll think about it a little bit. Like, oh, should I go? Is it worth it? I don't know. Maybe, probably not. Right? I guess. But it's still crazy. Like, social distancing, guys. Social distancing. It did not happen yesterday. It did not. This happened yesterday, by the way. You know what's a nice thing about this character, though? It's a very casual, like, lab runner. Like, these traps, it's not very fast, right? But these traps, like, mean mostly nothing to me, because after it does a little bit of damage, you know, like, I have endurance charges to I have all these endurance charges, and every time I war cry, I recover a quarter of my life. So I'm just literally running through these traps, no care in the world. It's fine, guys. It's kind of nice. It is a very casual way of doing trials. I used to hate these things. And then I accepted it for what it was, right? Like, we're like, it's a bit of a challenge. Ooh, that one hurt. A bit of a challenge, and it's to make sure that you don't, like, get too cocky just running into traps and dying, right? And I'm like, okay, you know, as long as you play carefully, like, nothing's gonna happen to you. With this character, it's like I'm holding down the left click button and I'm just running in a straight line. And most of the time, unless I literally stand in one of those Roombas, nothing's gonna happen. Which was basically what happened here. Alright, one more trial. If I can get the right one, I can do Uber Lab. I'm actually really excited to do Uber Lab. I can't decide which ascendancy I want. Man. That happened so fast, I didn't even have enough time to break my train of thought. All I could do was gasp, realize that, okay, maybe I'm alright, and then finish my sentence and then react. Like I was about to die. I'm like, and let me finish my sentence first. Okay, wow, I almost died. Okay, I'm good though. Wow, I woke up. I'm awake. I'm here, guys. I'm awake now.
An exhilarating hunt.
Echoing Shrine. This looks sick. Oh, I'm so fast. Oh, let me test this out on somebody, please. Oh, look at me. This for the last ascendancy? I got it. I just need my last trial. I don't have it yet. I don't even know which one I need. But I know I'm missing one. This is so cool. I want to attack this fast. So I have a choice of either getting what was it? Aspect of Carnage for my last ascendancy, which is 40% more damage, but I take 10% increased damage, or Rite of Ruin, which basically gives me 100% increased attack damage and 50% increased attack speed and 20% increased move speed. 40% more damage seems insane, right? But I'm already so squishy that taking 10% increased damage seems, I don't know, kind of rough. But then my other way of thinking is like, if I'm taking so much damage anyways that I'm gonna get one shot, like what stops me from just getting one shot harder? So
Exile?
if I find myself in a position where I'm getting one shot anyways, I'm taking the damage and playing a build where you just go full glass cannon and hope that you don't get hit, right? Otherwise, I'm going for the attack speed because having lots of attack speed looks super cool. Alright, one more. One more and I get to fight this boss. I'll be honest, the reason why I'm doing this is because last league, I didn't play that much Metamorph, right? I didn't really get to fight the Guardians. I basically don't know what they do. I don't remember what they drop. I've never got to play around with all these different bases. Like, there's so much cool stuff I didn't get to try, and I'm a little sad.
Learn anything
you know?
new.
So now I'm like reliving the Metamorph days, where you get to fight, you know, the Crusader part, not actually the Metamorph.
You are destined to bring ruin to all you touch.
Talk to Kirak. Okay, so that's summon them, right? Oh man, this Delirium is ending way too soon. I feel like I went the wrong way. Maybe I should have gone out that way. I'm not very good in these closed spaces because I should have checked where the fog was moving actually. What is this? Tunneling. What? It's a giant snake. Cool. I think that has to do with the Crusader, not actually this map.
Still sane. I could use a hand turning back the tides of...
Tier 6, tier 6. 26%, 46, but I want a tier 6. So this one. Ashen Wood. Oh, I got barraged. Oh my god, I'm dying so much. Slightly frustrating. Mostly my fault. I acknowledge that, but that's still not gonna stop me from running headfirst into my enemy and trying to face tank them. This is why I need to play builds that's just naturally a little bit tankier. Like I look at the builds I like to play by default, they're like somewhat tanky, you know, champions and you know, maybe things with a lot of dodge. Actually, did I play champion two leagues in a row? I played champion last league because I was like, oh, hardcore, you gotta play champion. But the league prior to that, I played the miner, who was also quite tanky. Actually, he had a lot of damage, but was quite tanky. What is this? What's going on here?
The face that stares back
Complete the
is a
abyss.
stranger.
Oh, there's the abyss. Yo, look at this abyss bugging out in the mist. Is literally... Oh my god! It's like clearing out the mist. That's hilarious. Steady. Steady. The mist is moving too fast. Oh my god, look at all the scarabs. That was insane. Now, is this what's getting scarabs from Delirium is like? Because that was super cool. Ooh, monstrous treasure. Or Valley of the Steel Boxes. Which leads to monstrous treasure. So I guess 1/9 of a monstrous treasure. Still good. Still good. Valley of the Steel Boxes. Is monstrous treasure still OP? Or do people not farm with that anymore? $20 monsters left. Did I kill the boss yet? I did kill the boss. Completed the map. Okay, so the only question is, did I leave any loot behind? Don't think I did. Oh, there's still a big pack. I think I should consider Barrage Power Siphon, by the way. Like this. Lose quite a bit of damage, but now I actually have a real single target skill versus just whatever the heck I was doing before. Okay. At the very least, it's worth a try. I don't know if this is what I'm gonna stick to, but
Every one of us.
I did quite like having Power Siphon on its own without Barrage, because it kind of worked like a clear speed skill. But if I'm using Kinetic Bolt anyways, like what's the point of having both, right? Yeah, Barrage, Power Siphon is pretty strong, especially if I can get close to them. So far so good. So here's what I know. Tier 5 maps, I might die, but I also clear it relatively quickly. Tier 6 maps? I don't know. I can run it. Okay, 23 monsters remaining. I don't think I fought Argus yet. He's over here. Ow.
I cannot carry this.
Okay. Pretty easy map.
Blessings.
It takes me a while to do a single map, I have to say. I guess in this case it wasn't one map, it was two. So, okay, maybe not this wasn't as bad. But in general it takes me a while, I think. Which isn't great because isn't this whole league supposed to be about clear speed? Damage to spells. Damage to spells while holding a shield. Crit strike multiplier. Damage over time? I don't know about that damage over time part. I don't know, is this thing good? The crit multi is pretty insane. Let's say, let's put it up for 8Cs. I'm not gonna price check it. If someone wants it, they can get it. Triple resistance, move speed. Nice boots. I actually found these boots long time ago, like Tuesday of last week or of this week. And these are this is probably my most insane find so far. 30% move speed, 5% increased move speed if you haven't been hit recently. A little bit of resistance, some life. 5% chance to dodge spell hits if you have taken spell damage recently. That's my best find so far, I would say. But I think I need the boots that give you tailwind. That seems pretty strong. Okay, so talk to Kirak. That is not Kirak, that is my crafting bench. You are not one and the same. Okay, so occupied by the hunter. So we get to fight two different crusaders today.
I have some good news and some bad news. The watchstones
Yeah, but no
placed in
life
the
and
atlas have
get
been
more in
captured by
crafting.
one of the Elder Slayers. The good news is, Kirak
Oh,
can
no
now track the
life.
location of this Elder Slayer. The bad news,
That's right. Didn't realize. Travel to Al Hasmin Citadel. Okay. Oh, someone wants to buy some gloves. What gloves exactly? You want these? Okay. Brimstone Fingers Crusader Gloves. What's so good about these that you would pay 4 chaos for this? Okay. I mean, take it, but huh. Odd. Is there just nothing on the market right now? Sometimes I find people are buying stuff from me that I really question. Like, I put it in a dump tab because, you know, it's like, what if it's worth something, right? Like, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. But those gloves just now, it had some life. It had like a measly amount of resistance. I just don't understand. Oh, medium cluster jewel. That's the first one I've gotten. Cluster jewel alert. I could hear my wife watching TV in the other room. Mr. Sandman. It's not a good item. That's fine. Oh, there's no items out there. Weird. You would think that at this point there would be stuff, right? Maybe not. Ow, the chaos damage hurts. Okay, before I fight the boss, I want to clear out this map. Okay. There's still more than 50 monsters remaining here, so... Still a lot of map that I didn't really touch. Alright, here we go. Second Crusader
There is
of the
no
day.
true safety
These actually go pretty quickly, surprisingly enough. Have I fought this guy before? I've never fought this guy before, I'm pretty sure.
Skin you alive! I'm better.
What is that? Oh, wow, why does it do so much damage?
Chasing out! Strike! Try to catch me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a lot of poison damage, I think. Or whatever it was. Oh, let's take a look at this medium cluster jewel. 5% fire damage over time multiplier. Ignites you, inflict, deal damage 15% faster. Increase damage over time. Doesn't seem that great.
I'm better.
Oh, what's with... Wait.
Let's have a fight.
Oh, okay, this middle part has damage over time. I get it. Okay, so don't step in there.
I can't
So
be
what, you
best
just
there.
fight out here? That's really weird. Okay, now that I understand how it works.
I'm
Oh, but
not the only hunter.
but these poisons still do a lot of
Wait,
damage.
are you?
Oh my god. Did I lose the map? Remember that I said watch out for the one with the snakes? That's what you meant? Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Yeah, definitely watch out. Huh. Okay. So basically, when fighting this guy, use Soul of Shikari and upgrade it ASAP. Noted. Noted. What the hell? Okay, well, we got him. I never fought him before. I didn't. I actually, legitimately, I didn't know how it worked. That was insane. Okay. Okay. Now I know. Unaffected by desecrated ground. Would that have worked? Okay, so here's how it's gonna go for, I guess, next week. Basically, I try to build up my map pool. While I'm building up my map pool, if I find I'm getting close to a guardian, I will fight the guardian. Okay, let's increase this outwards. So like these are all tier 5s and stuff, right? Okay. And when I get close to a guardian, kill the guardian first, and then we'll move on. That's the plan. And while I'm also there, I should try and like do these bonuses, right? I have a lot of tier 3 maps that I need to complete, but I might as well do a lot of unfortunate deaths today. Let me get some more coffee. Here's something I could do. What the hell? I'm using white flasks? Since when? Since when? No wonder. These are still, they're not quality. They're not anything. Okay, let's see. Like this would have helped. Removes poison. Removes bleeding. I already have a remove bleeding. What do I need? Remove curse. Shock? Remove curse. Chemists. You know what? Let's try to beastcraft the remove curse instead. Just so I don't need to burn all my alts. There's a remove curse in here, right? Douse warding. This one, I think.
The first ones are watching survivor. Disappoint them.
There we go.
You are truly a survivor.
This is one of the first leagues actually where I truly made use of the beast crafting recipe. I used it a lot for flask crafting. Like that's how I got the remove freeze. Although this is the lowest chemist roll, but whatever. So we have a remove curse, remove freeze, remove bleeding, poison. I don't do well with damage over time, to be honest. Okay. And what map was I working on? This waterways, okay. Let's do it as Meinhardt.
Greetings,
Everyone around you is sick. Put them out of their misery.
Oh, another medium cluster jewel. Nice. Oh no, this is out of the mist. Ah, put me back in the mist. I want. Did I get back in there? I think I did. Superior portal. If only I actually had a free gem slot to use it. Okay, this is my clear speed, I guess. I can't get to 4 and 2. I can get 3 and 1. I guess I get pretty close to 4 and 2. And I'm talking about like the rewards I get from doing Delirium. It could be better, right? But I suppose it's fine. At least I'm getting something. Vol Pyramid? That's a serious thing, right? I'm sure I'll find one eventually. Those are like not very rare at all. Don't worry about it. Right now my focus is just on, you know, clearing maps and making cash. This is gonna be one of the most expensive builds I have ever played. And like, I haven't even spent that much money on it yet, but it's gonna be one of the most expensive builds I have ever played. I already know it. Just looking at my damage and survivability numbers right now, it's not nearly where I want it to be. I mean, it's okay for running low maps, but obviously that's not what I want. But at the same time, it's nowhere close where it could be, right? Like, the ceiling for it is so high. It's just that it's going to be so expensive. And to be honest, I feel like this is one of those builds where even if you spend an insane amount of money on it, the output or the return that you get out of it is like compared to a meta build that's, you know, has a lot of damage, like compared to last necromancers from 2 leagues ago, like the necromancer is probably stronger, you know what I mean? Just
Salah.
the return you get for spending all this currency isn't gonna be as high as you would think, but still I want to play this build, right? I want to play it. Oh, this is an interesting. That is tier 1 flat ES, tier 3 ES percentage. Physical attack damage leech as mana. That's a waste. If only you could craft one more. What would you craft on this thing? Hybrid. There is no hybrid. But you know, like one of these percentages. Unfortunately, you cannot. So you just pick up, like, you throw int on here. And let's see how much. These are still pretty decent gloves, actually. I can only get it up to 15%. I mean, let me 20% it. No resistances, though. That kind of sucks.
For freedom.
If you're thinking about
Okay, so you 15% this. goes up to 146 ES. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend some currency. I'm gonna 4-link it. Last time I had a pair of gloves like this, and I sold it for like 10 chaos. But these are not as good. Actually, I bricked it. Huh? I bricked it because it has no resistance. I shouldn't have done that. It was a mistake. I'm just gonna hide my shame and put it somewhere in the dump tab, never to be seen again. I don't even know where it is. Oh wait, no, it's right there. I need to mix it up with the rest of the gloves. Boom. Now I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in there. I hide my shame. And if I can't hide my shame, I'll eat my shame. Oh, this is a pretty good ring. A lot of mana non-channeling skills have minus 60 total mana cost. Would this be like a decent... Hold on. Hold on now. It has an open prefix. So you could craft life on it. Or... Mana would be mind over matter, right? So they wouldn't go ES. I bet a lot of people want like good mana rings because of all that Archmage stuff. So you go mana and then I suppose you could go ES. Let's just add life to it. And like all of a sudden, this looks like a pretty good ring. The 1 to 2 physical attack damage is wasted, unfortunately, but that's 16 plus 29, 35, 45 plus 25, 70% total resistance, 77 to mana, 30 int. Seems okay. I'm gonna need to check out the price of this thing. Should I check it right now? Let's just price this thing right now so I can try and sell it. I actually need to go to Path of Exile trade. That was not what I wanted to do. One sec, one sec. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's look for the ring. Send me forward to maximum mana. Start with that. How much resistance did this add again? 45 plus 25. 70 to total resistance. Does the non-channeling skill have less total mana cost really matter? Alright, keep searching. We'll keep going. Just keep upping it and see how it goes. So currently it looks like around 5 chaos, right? Okay, I think you're... I think this ring, this 20 chaos one, is better than what I have. If you're just purely going based off like an archmage or mind over matter character, the int obviously makes a big difference because that's extra mana. And we have around the same amount of resistances somewhere over here. This 15 chaos ring. Only question is, does the non like -6 to total mana cost really matter? My guess is no. It could make a difference. I'll price it at 14 Cs and go from there, I guess. Okay, now that took a while, but it was one of those items where I really wasn't sure how much it was worth. Alright, what do I have here? Here's a medium cluster jewel, trap and mine damage, 6 passive skills, 10% chance to throw up to 1 additional trap or mine. Okay. 30% increased mine damage, can have up to 2 additional remote mines placed at a time. Okay, just based off of past experience with miners, you don't really reach your mine cap anymore. Passive skills also grant 5 strength. This could... Once again, this is one of those items that I don't know. I'll price this one later because I'm just not sure. This one needs to go down in price. Okay, so I have a bunch of things I just don't know how to price anymore because I'm so freaking out of touch with this game. I have a superior portal gem that if I could, I would love to use, but...
Learn anything new?
Okay. Did I finish this map? Yeah, I did.
Scylla.
How are your maps?
Okay. Moving on. Next map. Oh, I was trying to clear out tier 3s, right? That's right. I don't need to do this un-ID'd. What does my un-ID challenges look like, actually? Two maps unidentified. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really don't want to do un-ID'd maps. Every time I get Fizz Reflect, I'm just like... It's basically a wasted map. Right now, I don't think I should do it, just because...
Need a map?
Every map is important for me. Like this lair map. Last time we didn't get to do lair, right? I got killed by the boss. So actually I'm gonna keep this. What the fuck is that? Towering threat, 5% increased life, 10% increased AoE, 3% increased character size? That's a troll, right? That's gotta be a troll. Hilarious. Well, that's gotta be a troll. Okay. Wow, I'm actually working through quite a few of the master missions. Let's do another Einhard one. Are my skills level 20 yet? No? Still 19, eh? Still level 19 skills. Okay, I moved the microphone a little bit closer to me. I wonder if it actually made a difference in the sound. It was a little low and I found myself craning my neck just to use the mic. Where the hell is this Delirium? I don't see it. I started clearing the map already and I realized I didn't run. It felt weird. I'm like, something's missing. Frostblade considered an AoE damage skill. It is not. It's a projectile.
Up you go, little beast! Away! This is a fine capture.
Okay, well, this was the wrong way. Where in the world? Here.
You've already done this before. You are caught in a return to Kitava.
Shackles of the Wretched.
I cannot carry
That's Gouda's unique, right? Fucking Gouda. I find it hilarious that he just had like this useless unique for like 4 years or something until Headhunters came out and people were like, wait, you can use the Shackles of the Wretched this way? For a while, Gouda was telling people, oh, yeah, I use it to cast projectile weakness on myself and then use that to knock myself back, and then that keeps me away from enemies. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's the ultimate troll item. And all of a sudden it became like, oh, really necessary for Headhunter builds. I thought it was hilarious. Does anyone know, does Gouda still play?
We will be best friends, beast, till we slaughter you.
And I know that for a while he was like releasing YouTube videos and streaming and stuff. But I don't see him around anymore. Not that I watch that many streams, but still.
That was a great hunt, Exile. I cannot carry this.
Wow. Instantly wrecked. Right, because this is a tier 3 map and of course.
Let me tell your future.
Just gotta knock out as many of these bonuses as I can, I guess. How many am I at? 55 bonuses. I have like all these tier 2 and tier 3 map bonuses that I just never got around to. I don't want to do them anymore though. Let's work on some of these tier 6 maps. Let's see. Lex Proxima. Sure. Apparently I've done this map already. I'm gonna Alkit. I don't want elemental weakness, no thank you. I don't want temporal chains, no thank you. Sure. FML, I keep leveling my steel skin. Goldfish, memory of a goldfish. I do it too. It's like, okay, don't level this shit. If I level this shit, I'm going to de-level it. Don't level it. I can't use it if I level it. God damn it, I leveled it. Happens every time. Oh, it's maxed. Oh, okay, well. Should I level my immortal call? No, I'm getting one shot anyways. Why should I level this thing? But I already take so much damage. You know what? I'm gonna level my cast on damage and immortal call a little bit. That reminds me. And it needed to be level 12? Okay, you went way past the point of don't level it.
Exile.
Like you just kept going. You know? Like your destination was 3 towns ago, and you just kind of went, you passed by it and you just kept on going. And now you're depending on where you are, you could be in another country. That's okay. You can always just scour it down, I suppose. Kind of a waste of scours though. 8 scourings?
Time is a veil. You exist in the sea of eternity.
will bring you
Oh,
all
Kamiri
into
hurt so much.
Minotaur's domain.
Ah, he
Over
froze
two.
me, and he didn't get away fast enough.
Flee.
Alright, let's try leveling up our Immortal Call combo a little bit. Maybe maybe it'll be good. Immortal Call or Steel Skin? Which one do I prefer? Steel Skin might be better. Although Steel Skin cooldown is like... What's the cooldown on guard skills? Is it the cooldown of
Just use silence.
it's like 2 or 3 seconds, right? 4 seconds?
Strength in numbers is still strength.
It's like Immortal Call? Okay.
Felled by the bargainer.
How brave they...
Wait, Jorgen was here, but he dipped? I didn't realize. Okay, Immortal Call, cooldown on Immortal Call is... lasts for a second. 3-second cooldown. So 2 seconds of no guard skills. One, and this one lasts for 1 second. 1 second of 28% less damage taken. 15% less physical damage taken per endurance charge removed. I typically have 5 endurance charges, so that's 75%. Okay, so basically no physical damage taken while I have Immortal Call. And a whole bunch of elemental damage taken.
To have been caught
Immortal
in
Call's
this man-
probably better. I suppose it depends on what I'm dying to, but let's go with Immortal Call, I guess. I could see a case being made for Steel Skin. Because Steel Skin... Let's see, what level is Immortal Call? Oh wait, my research thing started. Let's...
At last, a chance to drive a sword through that veranda's skull.
Oh! Is Chimera here again or something? Who's hitting me so hard?
Sacrifice
Finally,
today.
a brawl.
Consider it an
You
honor.
win.
Have you
Let's
come to your
parlay.
senses at last?
Leo? Fuck off.
Even better with a weapon.
Oh, don't run!
A
Don't you
true
dare!
Karui. For now.
Wait.
I get why you want to
Okay, well, whatever.
kill. I get what.
Sometimes I wonder if my last name is this work? This is
Yanis
grunt
goes to
work.
transportation.
Look at
Jorgen
me.
goes to research.
Do I look like a grunt to you? Don't answer that. I didn't want to be doing this any more than you wanted me to.
I need to pull up this
In
cheat
fact,
sheet.
there's a job I've had my
Yanis
eye
right
on
now
for
is
some
in
time, but I
research.
think you'll agree
Jorgen
is
right now is
much
in
more
transportation.
suitable for a man of my stature.
Jorgen in transportation turns an amulet to a talisman. Yanis gives me Parandus coins in research versus quality currency in transportation, which sounds like shit. Jorgen gives talismans in transportation, which not great. I'm already using a talisman, so
This
actually
work? This is
Jorgen in
grunt
research
work.
does not sound like a great plan. So I'm just gonna go ahead and release you. Okay.
Delirium.
Ooh, a Diviner Strongbox. Okay, this could be good. Oh well, how do I roll Diviner Strongboxes? Okay, let's go to base first.
How are your maps?
Thanks to your... cool winds.
Okay, so Diviner Strongbox, the way we're gonna roll it is gonna need a Scouring. Gonna need some Alks, we're gonna need some Chaos. Get 2 stacks of Chaos. Gonna need Engineer Orbs. I only have 3? Okay. Let's go with that. I don't need to scour. Oh, wait, I do need to scour this. I need to apply 3 Engineer Orbs. Alk, not good enough. Chaos, not good enough. Chaos. So basically, I want 3 mods that gives items, right? 3 additional silver coins. Nope. This is a waste of chaos now. Good enough. Quantity, unique items, currency, Ice Nova, and freeze. Okay. Basically stay super far away. Didn't get anything good, but Is this worth? Was it worth the 7 chaos? Maybe. It was worth the gamble. It could be anything, right? You gotta look at expected return. And I expected to get a headhunter, or not a headhunter, the fiend, or, you know, the doctor. And that would have been great, except I did not get that. Not even close. I got some wisdom scrolls, but it could have been great. And that's all that matters. I will spend on the possibility of something potentially being great. Don't mind. That's like half the reason we play this game, you know? There's a lot of gambling. There's a lot of parallels you can make to gambling when playing PoE. You get the same dopamine rush. The dopamine and the serotonin and the yada yada. Goes straight to the head.
Hello.
I mean, currency-wise, we're not looking too bad. I have 2 Exalted Orbs and 50 Chaos. Could be a lot worse, right? Map-wise, though, not the greatest. Let's do this lair map. I mean, this might be the last map. Let's end the day with, you know, how we started. A lair map. And hopefully this time around we won't die to it. Still sipping on my coffee 2 hours later. I've been nursing this one. Alright, elemental weakness. Whoa. Elemental weakness takes my cold resistance to abysmal levels. Holy cow. Same with lightning. Cold and lightning. They're not having a good time. Woo. Okay. Was it always like this?
Are you the hunter? Or are you the prey?
Now that I think about it, there is a possibility that when I switched over to the Thunder Fist, my resistances were not 100%, and I've been playing without max resistances for the last 2.5 hours. It's possible, and if that's the case, I am a big dummy, and that would explain why I was taking so much damage from things like Chimeria, who does what? Cold damage. You know, things are starting to make a lot of sense now. I think I've been running around with like 60% resistance. Uh-oh. Let's find out. Once we get out of this map, let's check our resistances. Oh, lots of currency. Nice. Actually, I could check it right now, right? Pop the dispel curse flask. Oh, you can't dispel it. Okay, never mind. Okay. Wait, how is there still more than 50 monsters remaining? I cleared out this whole area. What? Okay. Oh, I thought this was the boss. This is the boss area. It's just that there's 2 giant packs here. Huh. Interesting.
The great wolf hungers.
Alright, this time around we got him. I guess whenever, you know, turns out physical reflect makes a big difference. Alright, cast when damage taken, immortal call, level 50, level 50. Immortal call still being triggered. Cast when damage taken, when I take 1,000 damage. That's already considerable. I think this is where I leave it. 29% less damage taken. Okay. Alright, let's check out those resistances of mine. Yeah, 64? Yeah. So I was supposed to... I did the math on this. I was supposed to craft cold resistance here. Now I'm at 73. No, I want more. $75. Okay. At least I'm now at max cold resistance without elemental weakness. I'm not elemental weakness capped, which makes sense since I've been like switching out resistances and life for damage this entire time. Maybe I have to go the other way soon, but until I have enough damage that I'm satisfied, I'm just gonna keep, you know, building myself like a glass cannon. Oh, okay. So, today, I managed to kill 2 Crusaders I am moving up in map tiers. You know, I just did a tier 9 map, which seemed to have been okay. I died to Chimera, but he was doing a lot of cold damage, so maybe I was dying to Chimera a lot today. Storm Prison? That looks like a leveling wand. I don't need the Storm Prison. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, we have some in the guild stash already, so I've been hoarding unique items. I'm pretty sure I have quite a few Storm Prisons. Let me see. There was one in the guild stash, right? I feel like I have another one. 2. Yeah, I got 2 of them. I could dual wield Storm Prisons. I'm good. Thank you though, Game Top Jam. So yeah, managed to kill 2 Crusaders today. Managed to move up in the map tiers. It's looking pretty good, I guess. Like, clear speed looks doable. You know, we're not hitting 5 or 6 stacks or anything, but I can clear mobs and they die in, you know, relatively few hits. I don't need to just stand there and cast spells. They seem to die in like, you want to one-shot them, right? And I'm still not at one-shot territory yet, but I just gotta add more damage. I have a 6th link now. The Thunder Fist seem to be working pretty well, so that means my single target's better. I switched over to Barrage with Power Siphon, which did make a difference, so that's good. It does mean I have to be closer when I fight. And I think my next big purchase is probably going to be the Warcry Jewel. Not really a big purchase though. That's going to be the next purchase. Now the problem is I need to somehow get enough passive points to make it like through the large cluster jewel into the medium cluster jewel. So that means I'm going to need to refund some points. I'm just not exactly sure what I'm going to refund exactly. Like, I don't want to refund life, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. We're going to have to see. But that's probably the end of this stream. So, thank you guys very much for tuning in. I'm getting a little hungry, so I think it's time for me to start making dinner. Thank you guys very much for coming, and hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll try to do a little bit more tomorrow. I'm in quarantine anyways. It's not like I can go out. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.